Oh, Canada, our home has
Fuck this shit. I need an anthem with some balls.
Sit down and shut up!
Welcome to an American, everybody. What's up? We're back. Another episode. We're here amidst the lockdown. I'm getting lockdown buzz going right now, which is what everybody's doing, is using this fucking pandemic as an excuse to day drink all day. So I'm gonna do the same thing.
If I don't know, probably half of my friends are drunk by noon now. I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed if you're at home being paid by the government and you're not day drinking.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be just degenerates like Wonderland, dude. This is a perfect opportunity if you're banging heroin or you're just a stay-at-home drunk. I mean, this is fantastic time for you right now. You're like, finally, everybody else is on the same thing as me, and I'm winning. It's kind of the same thing if you're a gamer right now. I'm a pretty hardcore gamer too, and it's just like, yeah, I mean, I could fucking hold myself off, I think, guys. I'll be fine. But other people that don't play video games, I can't even imagine, dude.
Like, I was just having this conversation when somebody was like, man, I've been stuck at home for like 3 weeks now. I'm like, what is that? What the fuck is stuck at home? I've been stuck at home for the last 15 years. I don't go anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been stuck at home by just sheer force of not being interesting to other people, apparently, dude. I think what it is, dude, is nobody wants to hang out. So I just have been at home since I was a kid. That's how that works.
Like, I'm actively seeking friends, just no one will have me.
Dude, I'm like, MySpace, where y'all at, dude? I'm still trying to find people, and nobody's fucking hitting me up, dude.
My only friend is still Tom. It's ridiculous.
Still Tom, dude.
Fucking Tom holding it down.
It's just Still Tom is a new guy. It's just called Still Tom, and it's like only the saddest people on.
He's facing the other way. You think it's just a reflective image of him turned around, but no, he took another picture just facing the other way.
Yeah, it's so people that were really lonely could have two friends instead of just the one.
Tom and Still Tom.
You get Tom and Still Tom.
I wonder what MySpace is doing. Should we make a MySpace page for the podcast? I think that's important.
Yes, MySpace, and I told you, a Grindr account, and what else could we make for it? There's a few other outlets maybe that we could hit up and try and get our name out there, and then if people maybe swipe right in the podcast, that'd be good.
Oh, right. No, you know what? I'm going to start actively promoting obscure places to find the podcast. So
now,
like,
wait, if our podcast was a gay guy, what would it be? Like a top, bottom, power bottom, bear, otter?
See, our podcast is very versatile. It's probably the most versatile podcast out there. It's coming, it's going, it's an alpha, it's a beta. Sometimes it's cucking itself, and you don't even know what's happening because we're all over the place. Sometimes like you usually come in hot. There's a lot of truck nut talk, so you know the testosterone's flowing. So we got a lot of testosterone. It's
testosterone, baby.
It's a very tea heavy show, but we do fluctuate. Sometimes I come off as a bitch. It does seem like I'm a huge Canadian beta, and it's not far from the truth. So it's.
Yeah, my girlfriend thought you were gay, and I said, no, he's just Canadian, babe. It's cool.
I get that a lot. You know what? Honestly, that's gonna be my go-to now. Like when people are like, "Are you gay?" Like, no, I'm just Canadian. Like, you don't get it.
Canadian,
they're very close. Like, both of them are they're just so friendly that they're not gonna not jerk you off. Just they're not gay about it, but they're just trying to be nice.
Yeah. What you could do is just say, fuck, I forgot. Never mind. I had it for a second there, and then it just went away, dude.
We spent so much time.
Oh yeah.
No. Okay.
Oh, yeah,
go ahead. You're
gonna
gonna lose it.
Gay. Say, no, I'm just Canadian, and they say, don't be a dick, or I'll suck you.
That was worth it.
see how they react.
I'm so glad you didn't lose that one. We
Thank
took
you,
the
dude.
time. We dug it
Thank
back
you.
up, and with the fruits they paid off, and we're living it right now. That was beautiful.
The fruit?
The fruit of our labor.
Ooh, you're lucky I don't have my fucking eagle and moose lined up.
Dude, that would have been a moose if I ever heard one. That was a moose. That was nice. Perfect. That was
that?
Yeah. And
you like that, dude?
We took so long setting. No, I didn't. If in case you weren't clear on that. But if we didn't spend probably like, I don't know, 25 minutes trying to fix problems with our connection and stuff like this.
Yeah, I wouldn't be so drunk and high right now.
That's the issue.
Responsible to do this job.
It's the quality of the show is pretty much determined by how long it took us to set up. So if you're ever listening to this podcast and wondering why the show has turned to shit at any moment, at any given moment, it's because we took too long setting up, we both got too high and too drunk, and now we can't function. So if it's a banger, then you know we just sat down and started fucking going. But that usually doesn't happen.
Well, now I don't have to put forth any effort because we've already established it's going to be shit. So you might as well turn it off now, or I don't know, man. Whatever, it's on you.
Yeah.
Anyway,
you just want to chug beers for fucking an hour.
I mean, yeah, dude. Do you want to like have a burp contest or something? Because I don't feel like we have a staring contest and see what happens.
Yeah. Okay. Let's turn off the video. No video. This one's only audio. We'll have
listen.
We'll have a podcast staring contest.
We're trying a new experimental thing, guys. We're gonna do a staring contest tournament. So me and him are gonna do best 3 out of 5 right now, and then we're gonna call up people FaceTime on Zoom because everybody's doing Zoom now. We're gonna call up on Zoom. And we're gonna give away top secret information to the Chinese government while we're on there. But we're gonna get on there, and then we're just gonna stare. We're gonna do staring contests. Maybe about the next hour, probably just gonna be staring contests. So buckle up for that.
Yeah.
Hope you're on video.
You remember chat roulette? We're bringing it back just for staring contests.
Yeah. Yep. So y'all get ready. If you're listening, I don't know, you can at least share the results. That might be exciting.
But between every 10 to 15 minutes, you'll just hear, damn it. And then we'll move to the next contestant.
Yep. And we'll let you know what happened. It'll be like listening to tennis or golf or something. I mean, people probably actually do that.
I remember there was a radio station in like the early 2000s that thought it would be clever to broadcast tennis on the radio. Like they were fucking reinventing the wheel, and all it would be is that in your right speaker would be one player, and then in the left speaker would be another player. So if you were listening in headphones or in your car, you would hear over here and then over here. So you would know who's hitting. And it was like this groundbreaking technology that people were gonna be able to listen to tennis, and no one gives a no. Did you know anyone who listened to tennis? Period. No.
I don't know anybody that watches tennis except for I think lesbians like the women's tennis. Who watches men's tennis is what I'm wondering. You know?
No.
I don't know if did I ever mention this to you one time? Ooh, feedback. One time I was watching tennis. It was just on at this restaurant I worked at, and fucking they kept like I guess Woody Harrelson was there and he was in the crowd somewhere.
Yeah.
And like they just kept panning to him. Or it was like they just kept like every 5 seconds they'd be like, "Here's some tennis," but check it out, Woody Harrelson's here. Because it was on ESPN, so they knew that they had to put something more interesting than tennis on the screen every couple of seconds. But there wasn't that many celebrities there, so they just, I mean, dude, they must have showed Woody Harrelson like 30% of the broadcast, dude. It's him sitting there cheesing.
One match, they didn't even pan off of Woody Harrelson. You just looked at him looking back and forth, kind of figuring out what was going on.
That was a lot of it, dude. Yeah, it was the new technology you were talking about, I think.
I'm not upset at trying different things because clearly we're on the cutting edge of podcasting technology, bringing out the staring contest. But tennis just seems like a stupid idea. That I would have been in the boardroom being like, no, maybe try staring contest. That'll be a hit. But
dude, hang on a second, bro. I'm coming through so bad right now, right? You sound like you're fucking coming through a goddamn fucking a cup attached to a string through the fucking wall, dude. And you know what it is, dude? All right, well, it just went away. Great, because y'all are listening to me. But it's all these everybody wants to start a fucking podcast now, dude. And everybody's dumb fucking uninteresting fucking bitch ass is trying to fucking get up on YouTube or on fucking Google Hangouts and talk to their fucking friends, dude. We don't know each other. We're business partners, all right? We're selling truck nuts, and I'm fucking about to drop another product on y'all's asses soon here. So everybody else out there that's just sitting around dicking around talking about fucking stupid shit, fart jokes, and fucking Game of Thrones episodes. Nobody cares about that either anymore. So stop it.
Yeah,
stop taking up the bandwidth. Get out of here. Beat it. If you got a problem with it, I'm throwing down the gauntlet right now. Podcast war. If anybody out there hears this and wants to war down, fuck y'all. We're in quarantine. Let's go to war, dude. All right?
Staring contest all around.
Staring contest. I challenge any of y'all to a fucking staring contest live on podcast. Audio only.
It was the greatest call out I've ever heard in my life. I'm so excited. If you aren't on the edge of your seat listening to this podcast right now, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with you. You need to be welcome to a goddamn American.
Over, I will fight you on Dana White's fucking Epstein fucking fight island.
Tuesday night with Epstein.
Down there. Yes, because I'm tired of hearing myself. Because all these fucking people out there with bad, interesting stories and fucking poor. Just stop it.
It's 17 teenagers all on Zoom saying nothing, just staring at each other right now. That's what's causing this issue right now. Everybody's got.
Can you imagine being a fucking Chinese government worker that's fucking going through all the dog shit podcasts that are going right now on Zoom and having to try and find something of remote interest to your country's fucking intelligence?
Well, of course. There's a guy listening to ours right now going, seriously? We're going to do this?
We're not on Zoom. No, we're not on Zoom. Oh, we're not giving into the Chinese fucking, we're not fucking, what do you call it? LeBroning it on this one, okay? We're standing our ground. America. This is an American podcast. We're not giving into the Chinese Zoom.
Are we American?
I know what they're trying to do.
I didn't realize.
Yeah, they're going to try and steal my business ideas because they don't have patents.
Oh, fuck. Don't say that.
Nuts for hats are going to be coming out of China. We'll never be able to compete. Dude. All right? We're a mom and pop business.
Don't be going out there spouting out that truck nuts for hat isn't patented and you could totally just make your own nuts. Don't be saying that because so far nobody's figured that out and they've just been using your price point of $50.
Yeah, if I fucking see another pair of nuts out there that wasn't made by me and my patent, which I definitely have, we will find you and we will kill you.
Yeah,
that's that.
You think you're just gonna be running around there with unlicensed truck nuts hanging off your hat? Some guy with some real motherfucking truck nuts is gonna knock your ass out because that's not giving you the high tea that you need. It's just not. Those are some basic Asian balls.
People are out there filing the serial number off of their nuts too, and then trying to throw them out, throwaway nuts. And I don't appreciate that. That's not a good move either. That's not legal.
That's just as illegal as pulling the tag off your mattress. You don't want to fuck around with that shit. That's a federal goddamn offense.
That legit scared me when I was a kid.
Me too. I don't know what it was. I really wanted it off too. It was dangling off the side. Sometimes it felt weird when I put my sheet on. I just wanted it off. I didn't think that the government was going to come and fuck with me. I thought that was the ripcord for my mattress to make it just all fall apart. It was this one string. It was the self-destruct button. You pulled this thing that said do not remove, and every seam just came out and it folded in on itself and exploded.
I just picture people coming in and taking me away, dude. Like, you fucking fucked up.
Yeah, you were...
And I was just like, look at it and I would be like, oh my god, I would hold it. And one time I ripped it. It was like doing fucking Candyman in the mirror or something, man. It's terrifying. You ever do Candyman?
I know Candyman. I remember Candyman.
My cousins were like, we're going to do Candyman in the mirror. You got to turn the lights off. And they said, you do Candyman 3 times and then you drop your pants. And they made me do it. Or I just did it because I thought everybody was doing it. And then they turned the light on and they all made fun of me. It's a true story.
Didn't you ask what's going to happen after I drop my pants?
No, I was like the youngest kid, dude. I had no fucking clue what was going on. I was like, all right, tight. Candyman. I dropped my drawers and I was like waiting and they just turned the light on. I'm like, what are you doing, fag?
They say like,
oh, shit.
Candyman's gonna come and suck you off or something? Like, what the fuck?
I don't know. I didn't know what Candyman. I was like, this is a scary thing, but then they also just said to drop my pants and I was like, all right, I guess it's just a thing. They were like, yeah, we're all gonna do it. It's what you gotta do. And then they didn't.
Oh my god, I'm glad you made it out of childhood without being molested constantly.
That wasn't a molestation thing. It was just a straight up just embarrassing me for no reason. Just look at you, your dick's out, and you're a fag.
I'm aware that wasn't molestation, but it seems that at any point somebody can just ask you to pull down your pants and you're like, oh, well, I guess.
Well, I mean, yeah, it was because of the people. It was my cousins. Like, I fucking would do anything that they said because I thought they were awesome. You know what I mean?
Oh, wow.
It's at that age, dude, where it was just like, oh, yeah, dude, y'all want me to fucking, put me in all your wrestling moves. Go ahead, dude. And now my knees are all fucked up.
Okay. Well, then it's acceptable that your cousins sexually molested you. But where are we now?
Did I ever tell you about the Zach mission, dude?
The Zach mission?
Like, I literally was the bully, or was the bullied kid of all my cousins. So they would just basically, I was just the bitch in all the situations. And so we would do these fucking They would do backyard wrestling amongst each other all the time in like a big made up ring in somebody's yard and shit. And they would just practice moves on me, like in their spare time, whatever, while they were all fucking around. And I would just get, literally like figure four leg locks, all this fucking crazy shit. And my cousin Zach, like everybody had their persona, so everybody has their move.
Mm-hmm.
My cousin Zach was Waffle House Boy.
Waffle House Boy?
Yeah.
What the fuck is it? Oh my god, did he get a fucking skillet? Did he get a goddamn skillet for his finishing move?
No, he worked at Waffle House and just got off of work one day with the uniform on and that fucking paper hat. It was when they had the paper hat. Swear to God, dude. And they were like, "You're Waffle House Boy," and he just stuck with it, right? But his move was the Zach Mission, and it would you would be laid on your back or on your stomach. Like, say I'm laid down on my stomach on the ground and spread like that. He would come and he would lay perpendicular on top of you, and he would go, "You're about to get scattered, smothered, and covered." And then he would just start like doing this shaking power hump thing, and it would start his like pelvis would start banging your chest and stomach off the ground and your diaphragm and knock all the air out of your diaphragm so you couldn't breathe. Right? I used to hate this fucking shit, dude.
That's called a butt fucking.
Turns out Zach came out gay like 10 years later. Through a whole weird context on the Zach Mission, right?
So his power move was just to just pump you while you're on the ground.
Basically, dude. And he was like, "Anybody else want to get in the Zach Mission?"
Nobody can stop me. I'm the most powerful. Nobody wants to wrestle me for some reason. I must be the best.
Dude. I'm telling you, bro, that shit was fucked up, man.
That's so good. That's that.
I was getting bared up and twinked out by a guy in a Waffle House outfit for 4 years of my childhood, bro. I should be wearing people's skin right now.
Are you sure you weren't molested? Because, like, we're bordering.
I don't know if that counts, dude. I have a lot of situations where it's like, I don't think that counts. I think I was just like, whatever. I was there. I just wanted it, dude. I was like, my titties were hanging all out.
You might have been molested. Like, I think we just, like, I feel like you're...
That was it, dude,
Wait,
yeah.
Was the gay cousin there when he was getting you to whip your dick out to Candyman?
No, that was my other cousin. That was the one that's in the military. These guys are straight. The guy who came out as gay, nobody expected or suspected it for a long time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Waffle House Boy.
Came out as gay, he like went like super gay.
The last person you would expect.
Acting gayer, I guess. He was probably like changing how he acted and shit to be comfortable around people, but yeah, definitely threw a weird context to the whole Zach Mission thing. But
you got Zach missioned all the time. Huh?
The fucking Candyman situation was even gayer, I think. But that was a bunch of different dudes. That's just like fucking frat house. Dude, you gotta suck everybody's cock if you're gonna fucking hang out at the party tomorrow, bro. You want to get on the keg? You gotta lick my taint twice. You're like, all right.
Well, so it seems like we have a couple of games that we got to do. I think we can do yours first.
Oh wait, dude, hang on, bro. I gotta say
shit.
first. I need to pitch you something. I got a business idea that I wanted to run by you.
Oh my god, this is more than truck nuts for hats.
Hear me out, dude. All right, listen.
All right, Shark Tank me right now. Go.
Men these days, right? What are they doing? They're all look at your hair, right? Seems like you use a little bit of product, Ryan. Do you use product in your hair?
Yep.
Okay, I'm seeing a little product right now. Men these days are using a lot more product, dude. Times have changed. Men are not the manly men they were before. They're a little bit more bitch made and they like product, okay? You know how your girl puts 20 bottles in the bathroom just laying around, you don't know what they're for, and you're like, what is this bottle for? And they're like, I don't know, I thought I wanted that. And you're like, all right, now you're going to have a couple bottles laying around. Dudes are using all kinds of stuff, okay? Not only are they conditioning the hair, they're using gel and shit like that, but they're dudes with the beards now. You look at my beard. I got nothing going on here, okay?
No, that's not natural. You're not telling me that's not that's performance enhanced.
Roaming through the desert with Moses kind of beard right here, all right? But what a lot of guys are doing these days, if you go out and you go to the downtown areas, you see, the fashionable young men, they're all got like prim and proper fucking like mustache oils and beard oils and shit like that to like sorry. That's part of the promo.
Yep.
To like fucking, to kind of like, they're all just like pripping themselves up with different shit. And I think the next thing, dude, we get in on the next market that's coming from that, which is going to be when dudes start hitting the hair products on their pubes.
Oh my god. Pube products.
Think about it, dude. There's a lot of pube icons, all right? Johnny Knoxville, for one.
Okay.
Have you ever seen any jackass? His pubes are almost exclusively out at all times, dude. He's a very pube-heavy guy.
Really?
I don't know
why.
Go back and watch any Jackass scene. His pubes, if it starts off, his pubes are out.
If any person out of the Jackass team seems like they get like Brazilian wax down there, it's Johnny Knoxville. I don't know why. I don't know what Johnny Knoxville's junk is all about, but it seems like he'd be.
No,
waxed.
he's kind of a what do you call it? Like a front runner, like a originator of the idea of the whole thing I'm talking about here. So basically, dudes are gonna start putting product in their pubes, and they're gonna want to show them off. So we need to get a pair of pants that helps them with that. And what I'm gonna propose to you is deep V Jagger cut jeans. Okay, Jagger cut.
I already put the pieces together in my head like halfway through
Deep V jeans, and then dudes, you want to have a little pompadour. You could have like a fucking styles coming out, dude.
Wait, how deep? How deep we talking here? Are we going like halfway down the shaft, or are we just like all? Oh, don't.
Like that, dude.
That was like
I'm getting ready. I'm ready. What?
That was just full pubes. You can't go full pubes.
Yeah. No, that was like half my dick, but it was just covered up by the pubes.
That was just a mangled mess. I have no idea what was just thrown at me there, but it's I don't know what I saw. So wait,
I still have my baby pubes.
You can't go full shaft.
What?
You can't go full shaft. You can only go like 3/4 of the way through the pubes.
No, you don't want to go shaft. You're just showing the bush. You can just give a hint of shaft, but almost like dick cleavage if you want.
Okay, so we're stopping about halfway down, right? That's where the
Can you imagine the new world, dude, when you go to the beach and women are allowed to just store money in their tits? Those nasty women.
What?
Okay? They're like, here, let me pay for that, and they just pull fucking $5 out of their titties and their bra, whatever, because they got the bikini on, walking around at the beach.
Okay.
Pretty soon it's going to be dudes, deep V jeans, like, hang on, bro, let me pay for that Arizona tea, and they dig in and grab a quarter out, and they're like, there you go, bro. What is that, 75? Hang on, I got another nickel in here somewhere. They're just digging in. Usually like a coin purse.
No, that's not gonna happen. No. I was almost with you. You almost had me because there's
time I was soaping my body off, dog, and I fucking I go straight bar to chest because using a washcloth is way more gross to me.
Who does that? I go bar to chest.
Particles are just black people in America make fun of me because in black culture it's like you need to use a fucking rag, like a wash rag, to wash your ass with. You don't wash the same thing with your ass as you do the rest of your body.
Okay.
They have like a special ass rag.
No, soap is self-cleaning.
Well, I know, but it's like, it doesn't make sense to me because it's like then you got this rag that's got doo-doo particles all over it just sitting in the corner of your shower. Like, the rag's not, like, it's soaking up all the doo-doo particles. It's not just going through it.
Wait,
you know?
Is the rag just for your ass and you use the soap for the rest of your body?
No, you got another rag for the rest of your body. But
So wait, you got a bar soap, yeah. You got an ass rag, you got a body rag. Yeah. Do you have a face rag now?
I don't know, dude.
Do you got a hair rag?
I guess.
Do you like how many rags are we talking? Do we have like a
you don't
clothing
get your hair
line?
wet. That's everybody knows that. You got to put a thing on.
Never get your hair wet. Don't wash your hair.
Bitch.
You're gonna need like a half dozen rags and then a bar soap, and you're ready to shower.
Yeah, pretty much. So anyways, dude, I'm rubbing this bar of soap on my chest, right? And it slips out of my hand. And I go for like to go grab it. Nothing, I hear no sound of it hitting the floor, dude. I look down and it's stuck in my pubes. Swear to God. True story.
This wasn't it wasn't a full bar though. That was like
I called my girlfriend in. I called my girlfriend in the room. I was like, look, babe, this is crazy.
That's true. That part's true. I know that part's true.
It all happened. I swear to God, on my mom's life, that happened.
But this wasn't a full bar.
Challenge me.
You didn't just crack
No, it was not a full bar.
It was like a sliver.
A third of a bar. A third of a bar of soap.
You didn't know.
Caught it like a mitt, dog. It was like I grew a hand out and just was like, got that for you, bud.
So you're saying if I just
are powerful, dude.
If I crack an ivory bar of soap, a brand new one, I cut a third of it off. You go into the shower and just drop it.
No, that's not the way the third would be. It's a melted down in the same shape third to where it's thinner. You're going by like a third chunk. That's a completely different thing. No, sir. This was a thinner, still had some girth to it. third bar of used dial, so therefore very slippery in most circumstances, but there's no chance against my Velcro pubes.
I almost wish...
Thanks to Jewish and French culture.
I don't believe this exists. I believe I'm going to need you to strap a GoPro in there, put it on slow-mo, because I'm going to want an action shot of this, and then you're going to have to recreate it, because I don't believe it. That seems like Jesus turning water into wine. I would have my hands out.
Yeah, dude. How many times did Jesus just go around doing that? He did it once.
One time.
To prove a point, and I did it once. That's it. It can't happen again, dude. Sometimes miracles happen, and that's just that, dude. You can't fucking just try to make other shit happen like that.
So Jesus.
But anyways, Jagger cut jeans, dude. What do you think about that? Pubes out, cut in the front, deep V, buttons in the back.
No.
You're walking around and letting these bitches know what's good.
Wait, buttons in the back?
Like fucking...
How do you button them?
What?
Okay, you're not thinking practically. You cannot button in the back. No,
button in the back.
You can't button in the back.
Why not?
But the one thing I will give you is that I don't like to undo my belt to take a piss, and these give me prime opportunity to kind of give it a little tug down and then just give her and go. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Exactly.
And they're going to be so tight anyways that you don't have to worry about them falling down.
But there's also going to be the issue of, you're just walking down the street and a random hopscotch game breaks out, and then you're halfway down the course, and all of a sudden you're pulling a Lenny Kravitz on these little girls.
Wait, what? Lenny Kravitz.
You don't remember Lenny Kravitz on stage? He did a deep squat. It was a deep squat in leather pants, and his whole dick came out.
How? In pants?
I think they
his pants.
The girthiness of Lenny Kravitz just cannot be contained by leather pants. He needs chainmail.
Just hulked out.
Yeah, he needs some sort of he's got to wear a knight's suit to keep that thing held down. But he popped right out of it, and he burst through, and he was in the middle of a deep squat, a deep squat. I would the deepest squat you can do, times it by 2, because that's what he was doing, and his full shaft came out. It was I've only seen blurred pictures. I've never seen the one, but from what's been described, it's just a meaty hammer on the Kravitz, and I think that's what's been keeping him going. But yeah,
he just comes back up and he's just got torn purple shorts on, his dick's hanging out.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. He squatted down. No, he squatted into it and squatted it out of his pants. So while he was in the squat, it was just flopping in the wind. And I don't think I want your pants to be attributing more of those, because if you have a deep V, you
Jagger cut, because it is rock and roll inspired, could also maybe have a feature where we have a Robert Plant pouch, the plant pouch we'll call it, the planter pouch, and it's just where you stick your cock into the leather or the denim, and where it just holds your cock there for photos, so it looks like you got a hog all the time, but you really just fluffed your cock and shoved it down the side of your pants as much as you could.
I'm into those pants. See, I think you skip over the cut, because that deep cut's gonna. I don't want that. And I think you just go with that. You get some pants that are tight, that come with a little dick sheath that you can plant yours in, and it gives you a solid bulge. People are gonna buy that. I think you're missing a market here.
You can also stuff it with anything you want.
That's ridiculous.
Just stick your own dick. There's also another separate pouch for a little dick where you can shove your dick back between your legs, and then you can just shove something that looks like a dick back there while you walk around with the man pussy.
Well, that's just ridiculous. Don't even think about that. But no women are shoving balloons in the back of their pants to make their butts look bigger, or any sort of padding. They're not buying a butt pad to put in there. But what they will buy is yoga pants that do the exact same thing. So you need to come up with the yoga pants for dicks. There you go. Yoga pants for dicks.
Yoga pants for dicks?
Yep.
Dude?
It just girths out your manhood.
We're already talking dick cleavage. I got to get that through first, man. We're trying to get dick suffrage out there, and you're just trying to jump the gun here, dude. You can't just go around walking around your dick and balls out now. You need to start small. Okay?
We're starting at a 1940s bikini.
Cleavage. Once we get the right to cock to dick cleavage, and then pubic rights or whatever, to show our pubes off too in our DV jeans, then we'll work to the next end of getting your hog out there, bro.
All right, I will give you $25 for 50% of your company.
Wait a minute. How much does that leave me with?
50%.
75, right?
Yeah, totally.
75, so you get 20%, I get $50 for 75%. But then that would make me have 25% more, so then you would get $20 less. So that makes you only pay 25 and I get
what?
70. 25 and you get 50%.
Yeah.
Okay.
Deal. we did it. That was the most successful.
Wait a minute. Wait, dude. Wait. Hang on.
Dude,
give me that contract, bro. No.
This has been the best Shark Tank Dragon's Den crossover episode I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's how you lose at Shark Tank. That's when Mark Cuban now owns your business. You're going Shark Tank and now Mark Cuban owns your business, and you're like, what just happened? What the fuck was that?
What?
Just fucking whatever his name is, Gary John. What's that guy's name?
Gary Jack.
Sean John. Not
Gary Jack. No, it's Gary Jack.
Bitch.
No, Gary Jack is a shark.
Wait, Gary Jack. I'm gonna be on Shark Tank sponsoring my next product.
Oh
it's gonna be a condom that just sticks on the tip of your dick, so you can fill it with the rest.
I'm pretty sure Gary Jack would
shower caps.
Gary Jack would be a huge fan of what we got in store for right now. It looks like you made me a game, and all it says is...
Yeah, I made you a game. Let's do this.
It says...
All right, here, let me introduce this to you.
Oh, give it to me.
My girlfriend is what her and her friends call a fag hag.
Yep.
Which means she's got a lot of gay friends.
Yep.
And apparently they were all looking at this other chick's husband or boyfriend or whatever, and they were saying that he just looks gay. Like, they don't know him, they don't know anything about him, but based on his pictures, they were saying that, nah, he's fucking definitely gay. Like, I think she's with a gay guy. Like, just by looking at him. And I was like, what? Like, you think there can be like you could tell if someone's gay just by looking at their face? And my girlfriend was like, yeah. And then this other dude says yes. So you got a gay dude and a girl both saying that they can tell who's gay by looking at their face. And they've, tried fucking calling out all kinds of people. So I want to do a test at least to see if you can maybe differentiate between whether someone's gay or not based on their face. That way I can use that to, verify whether or not they're just being crazy or not, dude, because I'm actually pretty curious about it.
It's a good litmus test because, like, I'm on both sides of the fence here. I have no idea what side I'm leaning on. I'm like I'm trying to picture some really flamboyant gay people, and I'm like, yeah, totally. But apparently Andy Dick's straight. So, like, that can't be right. And there's no way. And there's, like, people out there that are like Jason Ellis who are gay, I guess. They're like bisexual or something. I don't know. I don't know what the line is anymore. It used to be when you suck a dick,
if you
you're
really
gay.
look at him, can you just and he's gay, you're like, oh, definitely I can see that he's gay now. Like with a lot of gay dudes, I've noticed that. Like if I didn't know before, but then I found out they were gay, and then you look at them knowing that they're gay, and you're like, oh, okay, I guess I could see that now. And I wonder if gay dudes or just chicks who know a lot of gay dudes and watch a lot of Will and Grace, fucking can tell just by looking at someone's face.
Like
that would mean, I was like, what do you mean? Like that's just a genetic face thing? Like people could just have a face that's gay? Like that's crazy. It doesn't make any sense.
There's a couple of people that I'm convinced that they're gay even if they've told me that they're not. I'm like, I don't care. No, it doesn't matter. You are. It's okay. You'll come to it someday and you'll be like, wow, it's so crazy that you knew way before.
It's because of their face?
I don't know. It's just their general aura, so I don't know. But I feel like I could do good at this, but I want to click on this. I'm desperately hovering over this, and this looks so tempting.
Oh yeah, dude, we gotta do a little musical drop here, dude. I made a gay stinger.
Gay face, gay face, gay face, gay face challenge, gay face, gay face, gay face challenge.
Hell yeah, dude. Does that make you want to have unprotected group sex in a men's bathroom or what?
It does. It's like a B-side Madonna song.
Yeah, dude, it's a B-side, all right.
That is. Seriously, if you told me like Madonna came out with that...
A-side's already filled up. What? Sorry.
Jesus Christ. All right, let's get on with this fucking game. So I guess I got some gay pictures of gay faces, and it's so the first one I got up is a black man in a cowboy hat, and he's got a weird cowboy hat. Is this photoshopped? It looks like it's fucking photoshopped because it's like it's not normal. That's not a normal cowboy hat.
The idea. That's the idea of the hat. Pretty sure.
The idea of the hat is that it's like the brim of the hat sticks up like a foot higher than the actual
like some
hat.
Fucking Willy Wonka shit, some Johnny Depp shit, dude.
But is this a famous person or is this just some dude?
These are all somewhat famous people that I was hoping that you would be so somewhat famous that you wouldn't recognize any of them.
Oh, don't worry. I don't recognize anyone ever. Like, I have no idea who this guy is. He looks kind of familiar. So, like, you're going to tell me, like, who he is, and I probably know who he is. But, like, I'm going to go with...
I just have a vague description of all these people. I don't know them that well.
So, to me, I look at this face, I would say, that's a straight face.
That's your answer?
I'm going final answer, straight face for the first guy.
Starting off on a bad foot, that is wrong. That is
What?
Billy Porter. He is the first openly gay actor to win an Emmy.
Really? Is it just...
Yeah.
How is that... I feel like the...
It's a gay hat.
Is it racist that I find it harder to determine if a black man's gay?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm extremely racist.
Yeah, dude, you're a fucking racist, bro.
Okay. Well, then
Go to the next one. You'll probably be able to tell with this white guy.
the next guy. Okay, let me get the white guy. I can just skip to the next one. All right, this guy. So I think you threw this guy in here. He is a straight guy that just looks like a pedophile. That's what this is. Like he absolutely like he has pedophile face. That's exactly what's going on here. So
Pedophile is not an answer though. It's only straight or gay.
it's just straight or gay. I can't go pedophile. Like he's a
Pedophile, sir. It's not an option. I'm sorry.
he's a straight pedophile. Final answer.
Wrong again.
What?
It's gay.
Okay, I thought this was I think I'm trying.
Benjamin Hickey. He's a fucking actor from something, dude. Gay.
He's an actor from something.
From something. Yeah, I don't know. These are all people that I didn't recognize either, really. But I had the ability to make sure that they were gay. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, I guess.
Like they're famous enough to verify that.
Like they've been in some porno.
Not in some porno necessarily, but just big enough to be in the public eye and have like a Wikipedia page, and so you can tell if they have a husband or something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. So this is.
That's how I did research. This is John Benjamin Hickey. Look him up.
Well, that looks like that he looks like a gay guy, but I think I was trying to get tricky and I was trying to beat the system here.
I just did such a good job with this. I'm about to stump you hard.
I think you are. I think this is a lot harder.
You can hit
than
me with
think.
another gay. You can hit me back with it eventually if you want, but this is the gay face challenge, and right now you're seeming like a homophobe, dude.
What? Because I can't identify someone by their face?
No, because all the gay and people and the women and everybody that's fucking woke can tell, but
What?
you can't tell.
No, they can't. They
You
cannot
can't profile somebody by their face and tell whether they're gay or not. So you're a bigot.
All right, let me go to the next one. Okay, this guy is. I feel like you're trying to trick me again with the fact that this guy is wearing. I don't know what that is. That is like a
bonnet.
What is it?
Like a bonnet.
It is like a bonnet, but it's like a. It's like what an old Russian woman would wear. That's what it's like.
A babushka?
A babushka. That's exactly what I was thinking. It's a babushka, and he's got these little John Lennon glasses that are trying to be trendy, but they're not trendy. They just look like they came with like a set of Hot Wheels. But
Yeah, really, like they feel like they came in a cereal box for some reason.
They really, really do. But they were like $4,000. Those are like $4,000 glasses. It's pure gold. This is like this guy's some sort of Lil, isn't he? Is he like a Lil
no name
wampy?
Or
I don't know
anything like that.
I don't know what the fuck's happening.
It's got to be completely anonymous, or that fucks up the experiment, bro.
Okay, I have no idea. Well, I don't know who the guy is for sure. Like if you showed me if you told me who this guy was, I'm not gonna know. But I'm pretty sure that this guy is a straight dude. I'm just
Finally, you got one right.
Everyone's straight right. Until I got it. That's how it works. This guy looks like a straight dude. Let's not joke.
Yep, this is Cam Newton, the quarterback from the Carolina Panthers, and he is a straight dude.
Yeah, and
that's correct. He dresses like an old black woman a lot of the time.
Yeah, That's exactly what it is. He dresses like an old black woman, and you were trying to throw me off. And I didn't fall for your tricks this time. So
game, dude.
Let's go to the next one. This is a senator. This is like a senator's picture. That's what this is. Like, this is like, what? Is this one of those guys who, because this is exactly what he looks like. This is a perfect description of what this guy is. He looks like one of those Republican senators who was really anti-homophobic while also meeting men in truck stop bathrooms through glory holes. I'm gonna go with that.
You might get 2 points for this. If you didn't know who this man is, you get 2 points. Did you honestly not know?
Hand to God, no idea who this is. Just judging
by
this
is Larry Craig, and he is the guy that got caught kicking his foot underneath the stall trying to get gay sex acts into things. But he says he's straight, so he is in fact gay, and you did in fact get an extra point.
Fuck
for guessing literally basically the guy's entire backstory and identity.
That is amazing. Judging just by his face, I could tell that he was a closeted homosexual who also...
Pretty impressive. Dude, give yourself like 2 seconds of that theme song, dude, so you can just jam out to it real fast and shake your booty.
Oh my God.
Play that for a second, dude. Okay. Shake your booty real quick.
Great face. Great face. Great face. Great face challenge. Great face.
That was beautiful. All right.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, let me go. Where are we at? We're at this guy now. Yes. This guy. What do we got to say about this guy? I don't even know how to describe this guy. He looks like. I don't even know how to say this without being offensive, but yeah, he's gay.
He is gay. What were you gonna say?
I just don't even know how to. He's got a gay face. That's what it is. I don't even know how to.
You just typed into me in the chat that his eyes are super far apart, and that's why. Dude, are you serious? Why would you type that to me, man?
It's something about his mouth. He looks like he has a lisp. Does that make sense?
It does. It does look like he has a lisp. And you're right. That is the first openly gay football player, Michael Sam.
Oh, yeah, see, you got me lost.
I think Michael Sam, he's on the Rams.
Oh, come on. Literally. You can't do that. Sure, yeah. He chose that on purpose, didn't he?
Oh, I mean, for sure, dude.
Okay, well, let me see. Next guy we got, it's oh, you're trying to fucking fake me out, and for some reason I can't get the description to go away.
Oh. That's weird. This is a tough one, though.
Fuck off. Okay. Let me try and zoom back out and try and fix this. This guy. He is man, see, you're gonna say that I'm cheating because like I don't know this, but he's in one of those like Asian K-pop bands and he's not gay. Or he's claiming that he's not gay. He probably is gay, but he's claiming that he's not.
All right, you're correct. He's claiming he's not gay. That is Jay Park. He's a Korean rapper.
Yeah, see,
and also the guy who manages, I think, Korean Zombie now.
Oh, really? Oh, shit! I should have known that.
The guy Brian Ortega slapped. Yep.
Really? I should have known that.
Gay.
Because he was. I just watched it like an interview with him too. He just looks like a K-pop boy band guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so no.
Well, the picture was specifically gay looking. I thought I was licking his lips.
Did you just look up gay looking pictures of?
Dude, people were gonna. I look gay based on my browser at this point for sure. I was just looking up like gay dudes' faces, gay men, headshots, just things like that.
All right.
Back to back to back.
Oh my God, you got a lot of these, don't you? Let me see.
10. You got to have a good experiment, dude.
I guess. How good am I doing? Are you keeping track? Because I'm lost. I have no idea how good I'm doing. I know I got bonus points, and I want those tallied.
Billy Porter, you got wrong. John Hickey, you got wrong. Cam Newton, you got right. Larry Craig, you got right. Michael Sam, you got right. Jay Park, you got right. So you're at 4 and 3.
Plus a bonus point. Don't you fucking try and take that away from me.
4 and 2, I think.
You got to give me that bonus point. 5.
5 and 2.
Thank you.
He's killing it right now.
All right. So we're at this guy. Like, he's got a really ratty face, but he's just like he's a lower level like mayor or something in Long Island, and I'm trying to figure out if he's still closeted and claiming that he's straight, or
lower mayor.
I was trying to think of something that was lower than a mayor, but for some reason that was the lowest like political thing that I could think of for some reason. What's lower than mayor? Nobody gives a shit about the mayor, but he's like a mayor of Staten Island, and he's claiming he's straight.
Wrong. He is an executive owner of the Dodgers, and he is openly gay.
Fuck, man.
He is Eric Braverman.
But didn't I describe him to a T? Like, come on. Give me that.
Pretty much, yeah. You did describe him to a T.
Like this guy.
You're still at.
He looks like a Long Island or Staten Island mayor.
He does look like a lower tier mayor. That it looks like he's got more creepy shit in his closet. To be honest with you, he looks like the type of guy that's got some kids in the basement or something.
So he's gay? I didn't get that.
Yeah, openly gay. He's an executive, I guess, owner of the Dodgers.
God damn it! I'm not good at this. All right.
You're doing pretty good so far. You're still 5 out of what, 7?
Yeah. Well, with the bonus.
We go number 8.
Damn. I'm trying to test me here. This is tough. This guy's. Okay. So he's wearing leotards, which is that's a point against him, and then he's got an American flag, so he brings it back to even. Rock, flag, and eagle and such. But he's got a sick mullet, so he's back up a point.
That's more like a fucking He-Man haircut than a mullet, to be honest with you.
It's also like a middle-aged mom who is just had enough.
Definitely. Yes. He's jacked. He's fat jacked.
He is a power bottom.
He's a wrestler.
Final answer. This guy is a wrestler, and he is not a wrestler. He's a figure skater, and you know what? He does it to the best of his abilities. He goes out there every goddamn Olympics. He's not even invited, but he skates. He skates, and he takes this flag out there, and he's got a full routine prepared that is utilized to maneuver around the people who are actively trying to get him off the rink. But he's a power bottom.
No, that is Hacksaw Jim Duggan, and how dare you, dude? He's a straight man. That was a wrestler that just happened to get involved in a lot of gay-looking, dumb-looking shit back in the 90s, I guess.
Damn it,
Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Fuck,
straight man.
I'm not as good as this. I'm losing
4,
steam.
8. I'm proving the theory wrong right now.
I'm falling apart, man. I was doing good. All right,
These are the make or break rounds here, dude. The last 2.
Shit.
This is good. I did a good job.
Fuck. Yeah. This guy's gonna call you bro. For sure. Like
fun with this one.
The first words out of this guy's mouth is bro.
Hey bro.
Bro.
Buddy, I thought it would be, hey buddy.
Are you trying to He's not, no. He looks like he's in the Nurmagomedov family, but he's not like a direct descendant. Like, he's not from Dagestan, but he's like his cousin from Dubai, and he's got like a plump face. He's not balding, but the shaved head. Looks like he's gotten a couple bar fights because of that scar over his eyes. Is that a
shrapnel, bro?
Is that
like a fucking he's in a mosque with a fucking I guess robes on, or the nice white robe things.
The nice white robe thing,
like chic robes or something, right? I don't know.
It
looks nice, right? Doesn't it?
It does, but I'm trying to determine is that a scar or is that like a pit bull design that he shaved into his eyebrow? Because that's a determining factor for me. It looks like it's a... I'm going to go it's a scar. I'm going to... Final answer, scar.
Yeah, I think scar too.
Which means he got it in a gay sex romp. His partner got a little too... Like, they like it rough. They don't like it that rough. And his partner got a little out of hand. And one of the glass dildos kind of went rogue. Caught him in the eye. And so he's a straight guy.
You go straight after the gay.
I don't know, man. This guy's got me all lost. I don't even know. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go.
Or you say straight?
I'm gonna go gay guy. Nope. Final answer, gay guy.
Gay guy, you saved yourself for the last second, dude, because I think this guy is technically gay, but
technically,
hear me out. Yeah, apparently this dude, pretty close to what you said again. I'm very surprised. Literally, I'm like, did you look at this before? Him and another dude hit up some other dudes on Grindr and then just fucking raped them. They're Grindr rapists, and people are looking for them right now.
Fuck.
So I think that's gay.
I guess it's more of like a thing of dominance. But next guy.
It's a pretty gay thing to go out of your way to do. I don't know.
Oh, this is the guy from the cover. Now this guy's fuck. This guy's just somebody I just dislike greatly. He's like, he plays hockey or some sort of other like not extremely mainstream sport. Like he's like a lacrosse champion or some shit, and he grew that out to be ironic with this fucking mustache. He doesn't play it at like a crazy level, but he's gonna swing his dick around about how good he is. Like he's been interviewed by Barstool Sports, but like nobody cared. He's gonna
swing his dick around.
Yeah, he like don't get me wrong. When he goes back to his college, he's like people praise him, like people are sucking his dick. But when he has to drive home in his like '85 Chevette, he's sad because he's living in that Chevette. He hasn't been successful since that one time he got close, but he got hurt in the minor leagues, and then he never made it. He was this close to signing the big contract. It was gonna happen. It was right there. The scouts were there, but the stars didn't align, and now he's living in a Chevette. And he has given a hand job for gas money, but if pressed, he's saying he's a straight guy.
All right, so you're going straight?
Straight guy. Final answer.
All right, I'm going to answer that with the picture I'm posting to the Trello right now. Go ahead and click on that next picture. That'll answer your question.
Oh, do I have to like refresh it?
Oh
my god!
Yep, there you go. Hey, there you go.
So he's a straight guy.
Yeah, dude, totally. No, wrong. Gay face challenge. I win. Not today, Ryan. You're a bigot because you can't tell gay face.
Oh, that's the gayest picture I've ever seen. But did he have like a minor league hockey career?
Nah, dude.
God, I felt that. I was sure about that. Like
he had a jockey career, bro. All right.
I was so sure. Fuck, man. I thought I had it. I don't know what happened there. It all fell apart near the end. I was on a roll, but fuck, man. I thought I was gonna do it, but you know what? Good game.
Good run.
Surprisingly good for how bigoted and horrible that game is, but it was a good
fun, dude.
I had a fucking.
It's not bigoted and horrible because I'm literally trying to prove wrong a gay man or two gay men and my girlfriend.
We should have had them here to test it, right?
No,
fuck them. Sorry.
Coronavirus, dude. Dude's like a goddamn anarcho-capitalist or whatever, and he fucking doesn't believe in any shit. He thinks it's all a goddamn conspiracy.
Are you
coming in here?
Are you aware that we're not in the same room right now? Are you aware of that?
I'm saying if he came over here, to get him on like a thing.
Okay, there you go. Okay, you put the pieces together.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, what the fuck are you talking about?
Okay,
I don't know.
All right, we're good. Okay, but that was a surprisingly good game. I'm thoroughly impressed, but I wanted to run something by you. I just found this article, which is making me a little bit upset at the moment. I just found out that like, so I know you know this. We're gonna talk UFC, so I guess nobody's gonna care at this point. So I'm glad I did it late. But UFC and Bellator, I just heard some stuff that they were trying to work out some like super fights, like between not necessarily UFC, but like Ryzen and One and Bellator, and like some of the lower companies were gonna do some cross promotions and stuff. And I heard some super fights that got interesting. That would be, I'd watch them. They'd be more interesting than just Ryzen or Bellator or One on their own. But the issue was that UFC will never ever do that. It would be ridiculous. So UFC is the Coca-Cola and Bellator is the Pepsi, and there's no way that the juggernaut, Bellator's not even Pepsi. It's like RC
It's really
Cola.
not Pepsi.
It's not. Yeah,
It's
I'm giving it too much
definitely
credit.
Like racist cola, which is what RC stands for, is racist.
Racist?
RAY, yeah, racist. CIS, racist is the guy's name.
Racist. Yeah. Okay. Well,
Racist cola.
Yeah, racist. There's no way that you would ever have them side by side, because say fucking like Ryan Bader beats up Stipe, you're like, oh shit, fuck, that's crazy. We thought UFC had all the best guys, but turns out they don't, and that would be an issue. But there's something that I found that's a little more interesting than having some super fights. It would be this is an article written by some guy who just thought of some trades that would be universally beneficial to both the companies, Bellator and UFC. And I was like, when I looked at some of these, I was like, that's good. So some of them I'm like meh, but some of them are like great. So the first one that they had on here is Anthony Pettis for Michael Chandler. So Michael Chandler's on the rise at this point, and Pettis is on the downfall.
I don't really know anything about this Michael Chandler fella.
Really?
To be honest with you.
Okay, well,
yeah, I'm not really big on him, but I mean, Anthony Pettis' value's got to be dropping pretty substantially at this point.
And Chandler is on the rise for sure. He was just in one of the Grand Prix they just had. He did pretty well. I think he made it to the semifinals or the quarterfinals. I don't know. He made it through a round or two. But he was...
Man, listen, real quick, hang on. Let me ask you something, dude. Just in regarding the UFC Bellator thing, like, what would you think if you were a UFC fighter and you just had to go fight in Bellator and then become the champion there? Like, would you...
Like if I was Cyborg?
Do you think that'd be like a mental, like you're never cool with that, or you think you would just be cool with that?
Like Cyborg going from UFC over to Bellator, and now she's the champ.
I mean, like Bader, like having never gotten a title in UFC and then going over being a double champ in Bellator, but then it's still like in the back of his head, do you think he's like, I'm not a UFC champ though, like I never got that? Like, is that the ultimate goal, or are two belts in Bellator still of equal value? Because Bellator seems like such a fucking Kmart joke at the time when it comes on.
Yeah, there's no way. Yeah, no.
Michael Van Page fighting this meat factory worker.
It's true. There's a lot of that. There's like this random guy from wrestling versus just a guy from the audience. Who wants to fight him? That's pretty much Bellator at this point. But they're building, like, I like Bellator a lot. Like, I think second place tries harder, so I always watch them. I think they're great.
Really?
Yeah. Second place always tries harder. But
you don't think that some of their fights are just so ridiculously one-sided, and they like so clearly are trying to push one guy forward with the promotion and the other guy is supposed to get fucking canned up?
Yeah, but so does UFC.
I mean, not so blatant.
Really?
It's like, I don't know, man. I think that they will straight up just put like blast on. It's almost like they specifically have each fight one dude that they're gonna up because they see some type of actual potential, charisma in that person.
Well, they've done that for lots of people in the UFC. They've done that for what's the asshole? Who's the asshole who took the puffer in between rounds? The fucking, is it Dan Hardy or whatever his name is?
Oh yeah.
Greg Hardy. Greg Hardy, that's what his name is. He's been fucking lined up against nobody for the first. They tried to push him forward. They were giving him bums, And they tried to do that for CM Punk, but they didn't realize Mickey Gull was better than they thought.
Well, they had to give him bums because he was a bum.
But
I mean,
why try and push the bum forward?
He was fighting people of equal terribleness as him, honestly.
Well, okay. Well, speaking of Bellator trades, there's... So Julia Budd just lost to Cyborg, who just came from UFC. She just got released from the UFC, and she came over there, and Julia Budd just lost her belt. So now Julia Budd is, like, I guess her stock is kind of dropped now. Like, she's not as good. So I don't know if this would be that good of a trade. But Paige Van Zandt and the UFC do not get along. They don't get along at all. She's basically just like an Instagram model at this point. She's just if you follow Paige Van Zandt on Instagram, don't. And if you don't, just continue doing what you're doing, because all she does is post TikTok videos of her dancing. And that's not what I want out of my UFC fighter. I don't care how cute you are. But Paige Van Zandt's husband is in Bellator. So she's always there. She's at like every Bellator event that he's at. So Paige Van Zandt is a perfect fit for Bellator. She makes more money. She was going out before saying she makes more money from Instagram posts than she does from the UFC. They're getting in fights all the time. Just let her go. Let her go to Bellator and bring over Julia Budd, because Julia Budd still has fight in her. She still wants to be a champion, and your division's getting hollowed out. You need...
Who's she supposed to fight? Amanda Nunes?
But at least it's somebody. Who do you want Amanda Nunes to fight?
I guess.
Tell me who you want. Would you rather see Julia Budd or anyone else?
Don't you just kill that immediately, though, with that kind of?
Okay, say Valentina Shevchenko and Amanda Nunes go at it, and Amanda Nunes steamrolls her. Say it's just, for the sake of argument, that she just walks through her. So there is no opponent in the future for Amanda Nunes at all. There's nobody even you could even look at to fight her. Julia Budd could be somebody. She could be. She's right there. Like she's at the number one contender in Bellator, other than Cyborg. And Cyborg, to me, honestly, she got hit by a clean shot. But like, if they did that again, it wouldn't go the same way. It'd be a different fight. If Cyborg and Amanda Nunes did it again, it would be a different fight. But I'm not convinced that Julia Budd's done. But I feel like Bellator, like you said, kind of pushes through the stars, and they're not even going to give her like a rematch. I don't know if they have or if they've even talked about it, but I'm pretty sure they're just going to try and blow right past this and just continue on the reign of glory of Cyborg and Bellator. So,
did you see that fight? Was it competitive? Or?
No, not really. It's not as competitive as you would have liked it to be. It's Cyborg pretty much walked through the whole fight. There was really no moment where I was worried that Cyborg was going to get knocked out. I guess there was not really. No, it was pretty much a steamroll. So that really lowered Julia Budd's stock. But you know what? They don't have. I know.
If you thought Cyborg was just blasting bitches in UFC, wait till you see her just fucking blasting people in Bellator. It's just gonna get even worse. It's like, all right, how many times are you gonna watch this fucking play out?
It's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be brutal. And But Julia Budd for Paige Van Zandt. That is a beautiful trade right there. The UFC wants rid of Paige Van Zandt, and they need people for that division, for the 135. So
I'm with that. So
that's a clean trade. Just trade it. He was also saying that that UFC should throw in Jessica Ai, and I completely disagree with that. I was like, that all of a sudden becomes unfair. Jessica Ai and Paige Van Zandt for Julia Budd.
Yeah, she's just a non-factor, dude.
I'm pretty sure this was written before Julia Budd lost. So that's why.
Nobody's like, she's not, Jessica Ai's not any leverage. Like, if you had a meter of how much leverage you had by each person, and it was at a certain thing, if you added Jessica Ai, it's not gonna move much in either direction.
No, yeah, you're right. But I think, can you turn your mic up like a little bit? I can't turn it up over here.
Yes.
Thank you. But so how about this one? This one I like. Yeah. It's going to be a tough pill to swallow because I'm sure you do not like Michael Venom Page. But he's a stylish fighter. They like people like that in the UFC. They like people who are just like throwing Pokeballs at people after they crush their skulls in. They frown on it, but no, they like it. They like when Conor throws dollies through windows. That's the kind of shit that they're looking for because that's what sells the pay-per-views. So they're going to.
Cool. Conor does it.
So
that's awesome, bro.
But.
Punch an old guy, dude.
Yeah, proper 12's sick. But I think Michael Venom Page belongs in the UFC. He's a flashy fighter. He's not gonna be like a champion, but he's like a Connor, that he could maybe be a champion maybe once or twice and then just fade away and then come back and just be like a mediocre Anderson Silva, like a mediocre Adesanya.
What's his weight class, dude?
I think he's he's not 155, is he? No, he's 170. Yeah, he's 170 because the trade is for Robbie Lawler.
So, dude, you don't think he's just gonna get destroyed by Usman?
Who do you think has a better chance against
Colby? Probably fucking
no.
Colby's just gonna troll him the entire time by riding around on him.
Of course. Who has a better chance? I know neither of them would probably win, but who has a better chance? MVP or Robbie Lawler?
MVP, but Robbie Lawler, the reason he's not going to get traded is because he's got like he probably makes so much money per fight with the UFC right now that it's probably not a comparable amount. Like, because he's grandfathered in so much and has done so much for the company, I feel like they probably take care of him a lot, and I bet you he has a really high payout, even if he win or lose.
Yeah,
so he might have a really good deal there. But other than that, I mean, why not? Let's just see what happens, right?
That would be good. Well, this guy also says, because MVP stock's so high, he says that Robbie Lawler and RDA for Michael Venom Page. Yeah.
Two dudes that are like, I mean...
Rafael Dos Anjos is still top of the pack. There's no way you should throw...
Pretty good.
You shouldn't throw him in the mix. But a Robbie Lawler MVP trade, to me, makes sense. That makes sense.
I guess so, but Bellator would never let go of that dude.
All right, this is where things...
Bellator's fucking like holding on to him. I mean, what the fuck? You imagine Bellator gets rid of the guy who they can just set up fucking knockouts that gets shared around the world or whatever. Fucking for Robbie Lawler, who is getting old and might not be putting on as good a performances soon. There's no way they would do that, dude. That's like the one cash cow they got besides maybe Cyborg now.
That's true. Yeah,
Who else is really big there?
Yeah, they don't have a lot of big names. Well, there's Ryan Bader, and then there's they got a couple of the champions. One of the champions just stepped down. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think it might have been Michael Chandler, which is crazy. One of their champions in Bellator, I haven't been paying attention now because everything's shut down. But one of their champions...
Oh, yeah, that was Lovato Jr.
Oh, was it?
Mutsasi.
Yes.
Yeah, he's got a brain tumor.
Right. That's who it was. He got CTE or some shit, or he can't even get touched in the face anymore, so he's gotta shut it down, and that's tough. I'm sure there's a lot of fighters like Chuck Liddell who got told shit like that back, and they were like, fuck it, I'm still going in chin forward.
Dude, you say that to his face, bro. They'll knock you the fuck out and snort a line off your back. I heard that signature move. That's why they call him the Iceman, dude, because he was coked up to the gills.
Yeah, well, he's signing a contract for Tito Chuck 4.
Tito Chuck 4, dude, taking place in hell.
I'd watch it. I can't say that I wouldn't.
I want to see a celebrity death match, Tito versus Chuck. Would that be dope?
It might be. The next time the fight happens, that might be the case.
Just let it. As soon as they get in the ring, it goes ding ding, and then it just turns into claymation, and they're just fucking ripping each other's heads off and smashing each other and shit. It's fucking great. That'd be awesome.
I missed that show. That was a good show back in the day.
Right?
Yeah,
that was awesome.
I love that. It was so violent for how wholesome it looked.
Yeah, I wonder if you could find that now.
Oh, for sure. I think I saw it somewhere, and I was trying to convince my girlfriend to watch it. And she's like, "This is stupid," so I get it.
Yeah, it's very probably timely.
Yeah,
I bet it does not hold up at all.
No.
Oh my god!
Especially the characters that are in it. You're like Kato Kalin. You're like, what the fuck?
I have no idea who that is. Yeah, even at this point, I've erased my mind enough to not be able to remember half of those people.
That's the guy who was living in OJ's house, guest house. Kato Kalin.
Kato Kalin? Oh, I thought you were saying Kate O'Kalin.
Kate O'Kalin. Same shit. But yeah, he was the probably gay man, because judging by the face, that was living in OJ's.
Probably wrong, judging by you. I mean,
probably
you did lose the game.
Well, fuck. I think we've sufficiently welcomed everyone to an American this week. I'm doing good. I like this.
So I don't know if you saw, but Florida just said that certain sporting events, as long as they don't have people at them, are essential businesses. like ones that can be televised, and that WWE is back on. I just want to take a bet from you real quick. How long do you think before UFC is back going again, and we can still have a sports section, because it's really the only sport we care about here.
It's so true. I am such like I have zero people to talk to about the sports I like, because nobody likes like polo and UFC. Cricket.
Polo.
Nobody likes polo. I was joking. Fuck you. It's fucking It's
You look like a guy that likes polo, dude.
Fuck
You have
you.
just enough mustache right now to look
I
like a
don't
guy
have
that
any
likes polo, dude.
mustache.
Nah, you have just enough, dude. Look close.
Nah, there's nothing there. I haven't been able to grow facial hair at all. I haven't hit puberty yet.
Right now. I'm looking at it right now.
All right, let's end this shit before we run it into the ground. Thanks everybody listening for stuff.
Oh wait, yeah, dude.
UFC, right? When I got a bet. Hold on.
No. Let us know what you guys think about deep V jeans, Jagger cut.
Fuck you. Why did I let you cut me off?
Jagger cut jeans. Look it up.
Shut up.
Let me know what you guys think. Send me an email. Let me know if you have any ideas. Do you want the shaft pouch? Do you want? Yeah, that might be. I think some underwear that already has that. We might have an issue there. Might have to come up with something else, like an outer pouch that comes out like a.
Stop it.
Like a little.
Just fucking stop it. No.
Elephant trunk.
So I'm gonna say UFC is back.
Would it be illegal to wear a pair of tights that had a sheath for your dick, and just your dick went through the sheath, and the rest of it was just normal tights pants? Is that illegal? Your dick is completely covered, but it is in a pouch and it's just flopping around. What do you think, dude? Tell me right now. Is that legal or not?
I think that's legal. That's like girls wearing skin tight, like skin tight ones. Oh yeah, no, I'm in. I would wear that. I feel like that'd be freeing. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna, dude. Like, I want to answer your question because I want to be right.
My dick gotta be stuck next to my butthole. You know what I mean? Like this, y'all don't know what it's like. My dickhead, when I get up, sometimes it's almost all the way down near my butt.
Fuck you. I'm done with this. UFC will be back in 2 weeks. We will be back next week. And thank you all for listening again. And Christian's gonna get cut off by the thing he's gonna say.
Welcome to America.